I think one of the amazing things about this opera is that all the characters are really three-dimensional, and the main characters all go on an amazing journey. The character that I play, Jenůfa, she starts just as a young girl. She's a lovely person, she's pretty, she's smart, she's educated, but she's quite naive and young. And by the end of the opera, she goes through so much, and dreadful things happen to her. People do dreadful things for good reasons, mostly out of love. They do dreadful things. Some people do awful things because they're scared, but nobody's really bad and nobody's really good. And by the end of the opera, through everything that Jenůfa goes through, she's able to find the compassion, and she's grown so much that she can look at everyone and just say, it's fine, I forgive you, I love you, it's all okay. I think it's really easy in these productions to focus just on the love interest, because that's what we're used to, and there are two love interests for Jenůfa, but really the core relationship is the relationship between mother and daughter, and that's not anything I think we see in any other opera. And it's a complex relationship because Kostelnička is not Jenůfa's real mother, but she loves her as fiercely as if she is, and she's a single mother with an only child. And so there's that relationship that you get with single mothers where the child looks after the mother as well. And there's just such a closeness that you can understand why Kostelnička does what she does. And I think you can then understand why Jenůfa forgives her, because she knows her so well. For me, it's one of the most truthful operas. It's the most like life, and so I think whether you're an established opera goer or it's your first opera, I think the drama is so real and it's so like what we go through today that I really hope that audiences can identify with it, because the people are so real. They go through life, and you go through dreadful things and you still have to deal with the consequences. And Janáček doesn't sort of stop at the fairy tale ending. A lot of composers would have stopped at the end of Act 1 or even at the end of Act 2. But we see how everybody has to deal with, they have to lie in the bed that they've made. And I know that I keep saying about the dreadful things that happen, but actually there's a happy ending in that people live through these dreadful things and life goes on, and actually that's hugely life-affirming. It's brilliant to be in Glasgow for so many reasons, because I love Glasgow and I have family here, friends here, and we came into the theatre for the first time yesterday, and I thought to myself, I've been waiting 25 years to sing on this stage. I came to pantos here, I came to my first opera, which was Janáček here, I came to the ballet, to straight theatre, to everything. I feel like I grew up in this theatre, and so to be on the stage is really exciting.